Well, there's no magic when it comes to paying or lowering your mortgage. It has to happen each and every month, doesn't it? And that's why it takes a special professional who can actually help you out. Now is the time to lower what you're paying, and that can happen in just 3 weeks thanks to Ideal Home Loans. If you sign up with Ideal Home Loans, it makes your home mortgage lower, and you will close quickly, and then your payment is not even due until April. Get that, saving all that money. This gives you even more time to save that money. Here making the new year even brighter with this news is Brent Iveson. It's always nice to see you.
Good, glad to be back.
So where are rates currently? Where do they stand?
Well, 30-year fixed rates today are sitting at 4.75, and we've had a lot of up and down in mortgage rates over the last month. We saw rates come up from the low 4s all the way over 5%. They've come back now to 4.75%. 15-year fixed rates are in the low 4s. 5-year ARMs are at about 3.5%. So a lot of movement, but still, when you look at things historically, a fantastic time for people to look into something.
Everybody should get in and refinance or take the advantage of buying a new home. Why should people call now besides the great rates?
Well, one, we're going to see a lot of volatility continue in the marketplace. And what viewers need to understand is that as the economy improves, that's going to put pressure on mortgage rates to go up. So to give yourself the best possible opportunity to save the most amount of money, you want to call us right now and take advantage of where things are at. It takes a very long time for rates to settle down and a very short period of time for rates to go back up. So to maximize those savings, you want to call us right now and take advantage of rates still in the high 4s.
And you can see the phone number at the bottom of the screen. So, Brent, I want to buy a home. Why should I call, and what can you offer me?
Well, the first thing we're going to do is talk about what do you want to pay every month? What are you comfortable with from a payment standpoint? We approach it a little bit differently. What we can qualify you for and what you're comfortable making every month are typically two very different worlds. We'd rather start with what can you afford and how much do you want to spend every month, and then work backwards from that point. We're going to get you pre-approved first so you know what you're out looking for, and then if you don't have a real estate agent, we can refer you to one of our real estate partners who we trust, we've worked with in the past, and they can take you out and start showing you homes and have you start looking at things that fit in your price range so that you know what you're looking at, you can afford, and it's something that you can manage every month as far as the monthly payment goes.
It sounds like you do it all. It's like one-stop shop there.
We do. We handle everything in-house, and we have a number of relationships, so we're comfortable with the people we're referring you to. We know they're going to have your best interest in mind.
What about someone that doesn't have perfect credit? Can you help them out?
Absolutely. The best product out there for somebody with a less than perfect situation is an FHA loan. FHA offers more liberal underwriting guidelines. They'll go to higher debt-to-income ratios, and they'll go all the way down to a 640 credit score. But I think the best part of an FHA loan for the consumer is if you're refinancing your home, you can borrow 97% of your home's current appraised value to refinance. If you're buying, you can borrow 96.5% of the purchase price and only have to put 3.5% down. So this really is a product that is bridging the gap for homeowners with a less than perfect situation and offers some more flexibility. The other factor involved in that is you can still take advantage of 30-year fixed rates even on an FHA loan of 4.75%.
Boy, this is exciting in a market like this.
Absolutely.
And Ideal Home Loans, you're a mortgage banker instead of a mortgage broker.
We are, and the big difference with that is this. A mortgage banker, we're lending our own money. Everything's done in our office right here in the tech center. So we handle it all from start to finish. So when we quote you fees, interest rates, timelines, that's all coming right out of our company. It's not something that we're a middleman. A mortgage broker is a middleman who takes your situation, shops it to 4 or 5 different banks, hoping to find you the best deal. Well, as we all know in any process, anytime we layer somebody in, there's cost and expense and time. When you deal with Ideal Home Loans, you're dealing directly with the source. So you're looking at lower fees, you're looking at lower interest rates, which ultimately translates into a much lower payment. And when you add that up, even if it's $25 or $30 over a 30-year period, it's a significant amount of money.
Yeah, you're saving a lot of cash, but there are people out there, at Christmas just ended, the holidays,
right.
You know, they're struggling with cash. How can you help?
There are. You know, there's a couple of things we can do. The biggest debt most households have is their mortgage. It's the biggest thing that goes out every single month. And I think a lot of people look at, well, I've got 6% or I have 6.5%. Does it really make sense? What you need to look at is call us. We can look at your situation, find out how much money we can save you. And when you look at the fact that if you could save $200 or $300 or even $400 a month over what you're paying right now, that's a significant amount of money. And the timing works fantastically. I know a lot of people are taking stock after Christmas, how much they spent. Those credit card bills are rolling in. We can get the process started right now, close in February, and that would mean no payment on your new mortgage until the month of April. And when you look at being able to skip that payment like that, that makes a big impact for a lot of households.
Huge relief. You can buy clothes clothes for the kids, take
Right.
care of other bills that you have outstanding. 303-867-7000 is the number that you should call. And kind of walk me through that first phone call. What happens through our consultation?
Well, when you call our office, first of all, it's free. It costs you nothing to call us. You're going to talk to a licensed loan officer who's going to walk you through the process, and really they're going to ask you a lot of questions about what it is that you're trying to accomplish, what's going to work for you short term, what's going to work for you long term, what is it you're trying to goal to here. And what they really want to find out is, how can we put together a mortgage that not only works for you right now, but also works for you down the line? Mm-hmm. The other thing that we do that's unique, we can handle everything online if you want to, but you can also come in and sit down with us face-to-face. I know for a lot of people this is a very intimidating process. It can be very complicated. If you want to come in, sit down with one of our loan officers, they'll go over everything line by line with you. And the one nice thing that we do is when we disclose something to you in writing, we guarantee that that won't change. So you can shop with confidence. You know exactly what you're getting. There are no surprises at the closing table. I know a lot of people hear about these horror stories where they go to closing. It's nothing what they were told. That doesn't happen at Ideal Home Loans. When we tell you we're going to give you this interest rate and this payment with these fees, that's exactly what we deliver for you. And we give it to you in writing up front because we have nothing to hide.
You can do it face-to-face, like you said, but your website, when you log on, there's a lot of helpful tools there also.
There is. We have a very big technology platform behind us, and you can handle everything online if you want to. I know a lot of people are very busy. They don't maybe have the time to come into our office. You can apply online. You can get all your documents to us online. You can sign your documents with us electronically. It all happens through our secure site at idealhomeloans.com, and it really allows us to work very efficiently with you. Now, if you want to come in, as we mentioned earlier, we're happy to sit down with you, but we're finding that more and more consumers would rather have that contact online. Our loan officers can communicate with you via email, can give you updates via email, and handle everything right through idealhomeloans.com. That's part of the reason why we're able to close loans in as little as 3 weeks.
Excellent. Exciting news. Always good to see you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. It doesn't cost a dime to call or go online to see about lowering your mortgage with Ideal Home Loans. Their phone number, again, it's 303-867-7000. You can set up your free mortgage consultation. I want you to call today. Now is the time with historic mortgage lows to save on your monthly payment. Ideal Home Loans can have you saving money in just 3 weeks. Sign up today, then your first payment is not due until April. Remember, Ideal Home Loans offers lower rates with a quicker turnaround time to put cash back in your wallet. The number again, 303-867-7000. The web address is idealhomeloans.com, and this segment was paid for by Ideal Home Loans.